Hi guys! In this video you'll see how the actors of the movie From Dusk Till Dawn 1996 have changed. You'll know their real names and age. I will show you how they looked then and what's with them now in 2023. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go! Seth Gecko, George Clooney, is Richard's only relative. He has a good self-control, knows how to take the initiative in various situations, and prefers to do what gives him pleasure. He is not characterized by pomposity and indifference, especially to his brother. Scott Fuller, although he was Jacob's adopted son, was treated kindly and shown love. He has his inner worries that can somewhat darken his life, and although he's able to express his thoughts, he has a hard time verbalizing his feelings. Richard Gecko is related to Seth. He often shows quick wits, knows how to calculate everything to the smallest detail, and is distinguished by dexterity. He also has problems with emotional control and restraint. The role is performed by Quentin Tarantino. Jacob Fuller, Harvey Keitel, is not devoid of spirituality and good-natured attitude, but rather weak in soul, and a strong emotional event made him vulnerable. He's attended to his children and is ready to work on himself for their sake, and even sacrifice his life. Kate Fuller, Juliette Lewis, doesn't give up under the pressure of circumstances, but improves and becomes stronger and more confident. She is characterized by the manifestation of an indomitable nature, the ability to reason and well analyze each situation. Chet Pussy is liberated and confident, influenced by his profession as a pimp and his belonging to the vampire race. He will not tolerate disrespect or aggression to him, to which he reacts instantly and extremely harshly. He was played by Cheech Marie. Razor Charlie had a warlike nature and is virtually invulnerable. He is faithful to his leaders and shows diligence in relation to their instructions. Dislikes dealing with untested creatures. He has a good manual dexterity. The role is performed by Danny Trejo. Sex Machine is a skillful opponent who can give a decent fight back to the enemy, even those who have unusual abilities. He is sometimes cocky, confident, and likes to demonstrate his superiority, but doesn't have a fiery nature. Played by Tom Savini. Frost, Fred Williamson, is a well-trained fighter who has fought in a brutal war that has hardened his character. He isn't particularly emotional and doesn't tend to talk for hours, but will not pass by if you need to stand up for someone. He can be a bit offensive. Stanley Chase is not subject to nervousness and timidity. He knows how to think, act according to circumstances with all determination, and is also able to show obstinacy in the fight against crime. Played by John Saxon, who died of pneumonia in 2020. Kelly Hooch is an employee of the local TV station who works as a crime reporter. He is not from a timid 10. On duty, she is used to acting decisively and getting to the bottom of the matter. Played by Kelly Preston, who passed away in 2020 of breast cancer. Pete Bottoms works in the retail industry and is well-versed in wines. His distinctive feature is sociability, not conflict, but if the situation requires radical measures and it takes to confront the criminal, he will not be inactive. Texas Ranger Earl Musgrove, Michael Parks, is a strict lawyer who has been on guard for justice for many years. He knows how to quickly analyze the situation and take appropriate measures, and for the sake of detaining criminals, he is even ready to risk himself. Vocalist performed in the club where Santanica regularly appears. Has a peculiar style of performing music and performances in general. Is charismatic, has a good voice, and can let out rude remarks, but the crowd is always friendly to him. Played by Tito Lariva. Danny is Manny's colleague. At work, he remains completely emotionless, doesn't think about his personal problems, and completely concentrates on Carl's safety issues, able to quickly orientate in the current situation. The role is performed by Priestess. Manny is Carl's henchman. He doesn't have an open nature and can give a false impression of himself in general, since if the boss is in danger, he can become extremely cruel and restless until the slightest threat is eliminated. He was played by Mike Morov. Motel owner has been renting a room to Richard for some time. He doesn't like overly pushy and impatient people, which often makes him irritable, but he can hold back if the person is dangerous. Played by Mark Lawrence, who died in 2005 of natural causes. Titi is in a band at a roadside bar where the Gecko brothers visit. He is a rather eccentric performer who doesn't really care if the audience likes his performance, and he completely devotes himself to his game. The role is played by Johnny Uvadas Hernandez. Blonde hostage Amy Graham is an ordinary and rather nice average girl who had the misfortune to be in the wrong place and get captured Richard Gecko's store. She is characterized by her caring nature, not only to friends, but strangers as well. Big Emilio is one of the employees of the strip club Titi Twister. He looks like a human, but at the right moment he can quickly transform into a vampire and attack, distinguished by his loyalty to his superiors and is selfless, played by Ernest M Garcia. Buddy, Greg Nicotera, was one of the customers at Titi Twister who had a good shot with Sex Machine. Likes to relax with a bottle of beer, but reacts strongly to being interrupted or even having his drink taken away. Not used to messing with tougher opponents. Redhead was captured by Seth Richard along with the other visitors to the store. She knows how to show humility in an extreme situation and do is keep head down, even though she is fearful. Doesn't take her life lightly. Santanica Pandemonium has an attractive appearance that can charm others, but at the same time has a black soul and can kill anyone without hesitation. Her vampire component had a strong influence on her, and far from being a positive one, played by Salma Hayek. Gloria Hill, Brenda Hillhouse, is a bank employee who finds herself in the forced confinement of Gecko criminals. She's a considerate woman, not lacking in excerpt and not known for her strong stamina, but she didn't give in to the threats of the bandits. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please share it on social networks, like it, and of course subscribe to the channel.